Dean Davidson, liveweatherblog.com meteorologist here with your overnight outlook. We're starting this at 1 a.m. We've had some issues here in the Roanoke area. We lost some signal for the Verizon network. Our phones have been out for a good 30 minutes, and because I'm using Verizon, my ability to update and do my blog was put back for a little while, but that's fine. Andy, Verizon's a great network to be on, phone-wise and internet-wise. I can't complain. Anyways, going into the tropics, we got Tomas, we got Sharae. Sharae is right now in the area of Bermuda, and Tomas is going towards the Caribbean, and we're going to go into the future of these storms. One having features less than 12 hours more. And Tomas, we're going to go into where this may go in the next couple of days and how strong it may get. Alright, you can see here's Tomas, here's Sharae, 70 mile an hour on the ferry. And 65 on Tomas, you know when you look at the satellite picture in a moment, you would think they're opposite. Alright, here's Tomas. You can see the blowing up of thunderstorms right here around the center of circulation, which is located in this general location. Pretty symmetrical. We got some breathing going on here, and definitely some breathing going on down here. Venezuela. Here's the way that the storm is going to progress over the next 3 days. St. Thomas south, St. Lucia, all the way down, lower islands here, going to have the most problems. Water vapor imagery. Let's see. Sharae is up here. Here's Bahamas. From Bermuda, excuse me. This thing's gone. As much as kiss goodbye, it's not going to be there. Then we have Tomas. Tomas is sitting here. Beautiful shape. It's going to move in this general direction. What happens is it runs into a problem. You have this up here, which your trough digs in. The trough's going to keep digging into the area. One of the reasons Sharae got pushed away, and eventually be one of the reasons where Tomas will get about possibly Jamaica, and then make a real sharp turn based on the shear that'll be available to push this along. When we go into our run later for regular weather, you'll see where the troughing is located. That's where we see where Tomas going at this point. Okay. Tomas should be a hurricane by the morning time when either Bob DiCaprio or Levi 32 do either blog on it. Alright. So that's currently what's going on in water vapor here in the tropics. Let's take a look at the National Hurricane Center track. Tropical storm and hurricane advisories out here. Hurricane warning is going to be issued for parts of the island chain. And we have the major hurricane that's going towards Jamaica. And this is where, like I said before, this is where actually the changing going on here. I think there's going to be a push at this point to make a swift turn. Where that turn happens is very important. The further west it gets, the more probability it has to make a issue for Florida. Okay. If it takes the track out of Peru, it would be more of a problem for the Bahamas and not Florida. So it hit Jamaica and then make a right-hand turn. Like I said, a lot of the issue here is the troughing. Where the troughing sets up is where this is going to make its turn. I don't see it missing it and getting pushed directly west either. Here's the latest runs for Tomas. Much like I was talking about, where this gets pushed at, this majority goes here towards Jamaica and then cuts out back out to sea. That North American trough is going to push any systems away from the United States. It's great protection. Tomas definitely will gain hurricane status. It's in the books here. GFS has a pretty good handle on this also, where it would go to go towards the Dominican Republic, maybe Cuba. The ones that are not made favorable to happen is the LeBar model. Too close of a too much of a northerly turn, and then it turns back the other direction. I just don't like. I don't buy it, and you shouldn't either. Let's start with our initial. This is our initial run. This is the GFSX medium range forecast. You have the high pressure here in the Midwest, a nice dipping low trough here, with the high over the Midwest and trough in this direction. Alright, push it up 12 hours. High 6 in the Midwest, we have the low, the troughiness, lowering pressures here in the West. It rise up and over the high, and then back down. So here's your current issue. You see this is Cherie, and we get pushed up to the north and east. We get some disturbed weather here in the west coast of the United States. 24 hours. You can see the high builds east, and we're going to keep going here. We're going to go through the model relatively fast here until we start seeing something that needs to be came to. Okay, this huge storm forming up here. This is going to be one of the reasons that the trough digs in hard and takes Tomas and gets rid of it. Let's see. Let's move it up here 4.5 days. It's huge low over the Gulf of Alaska. See the high and low area. We start getting the west coast effect in about 5 days. Here's a trough. Digging in this way, riding the high, digging a trough, riding the high. 7 days. Here's our highs. And our lows, you see trough here. Look at the trough here. Nice, sharp trough here. That also may be interesting as we go out towards 10 days when it comes to what we may experience. Here's the system. This is, I think, really off. Let me put this in a looping mode. You start with today, and you see how everything happens. Trough, ridging, trough, ridging. And you have to see Tomas come into the picture here. There he is. At the end there. So we get the possibility of storms. This low pressure system, as it moves closer to the east coast, is going to be deep troughs. One more time to pull this back to 7.5 days. Here you go, look at that. Storm, I'm going to pull it back a couple days, pull it back to day 5. We'll have a low built here with a front laying here. And that's 5 days out. That can be an issue because severe weather probabilities, especially on these troughs, may be a huge issue. We may have another round of bad severe weather within a week. We're going to start to do the high pressure over the east. We have a cold front moving in towards Sunday, mainly northeast problem, and it dips through, and a new system goes out in the area of Texas, and you get to see where that big storm is developing towards day 10 when we should do GFS. Next, we got a freeze watch now in effect for the Roanoke area, and we were talking about this yesterday, and frost advisories further to the south into the south side and into the Triad. Let's go for forecast. 33 degrees overnight. In the mountains, 29. 65 tomorrow frost. 69 on Sunday, beautiful day. Monday, 57, cool day. 56 chilly on Tuesday and Tuesday night with your unsettled weather. And for the Triad. Triad region, 34 overnight. Frost advisory. Morning frost, 65, 70 on Sunday. 64 on Monday, and chance of rain coming to Tuesday and Wednesday. So what we're watching here is a very chilly night here in the Roanoke Valley. The tropics would come out. Should be a hurricane within the next 5 days here. And no severe weather in the next 3 to 5 days, but beyond that, we may be looking at a nasty storm. Till then, tomorrow, Dean Davison, liveweatherblog.com, and Rogers. Have a great night.